テスト2
Listening test. In the listening test, you will be asked to demonstrate how well you understand spoken English. The entire listening test will last approximately 45 minutes. There are 4 parts, and directions are given for each part. You must mark your answers on the separate answer sheet. Do not write your answers in your test book. Part 1. Directions. For each question in this part, you will hear 4 statements about a picture in your test book. When you hear the statements, you must select the one statement that best describes what you see in the picture. Then, find the number of the question on your answer sheet and mark your answer. The statements will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Look at the example item below. Now, listen to the 4 statements. A.
They're moving some furniture.
B.
They're entering a meeting room.
C.
They're sitting at a table.
D.
They're cleaning the carpet.
Statement C
They're sitting at a table.
is the best description of the picture, so you should select answer C and mark it on your answer sheet. Now, part 1 will begin. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your test book. A.
She's opening some lockers.
B.
She's stacking some chairs.
C.
She's picking up a wooden box.
D.
She's adjusting her safety vest.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your test book. A.
He's standing in front of a sink.
B.
He's putting some dishes in a cupboard.
C.
He's installing a faucet in the kitchen.
D.
He's pouring water into a bottle.
Go on to the next page. Number 3. Look at the picture marked number 3 in your test book. A.
A man is reading a notice on a bulletin board.
B.
A woman is placing a bag on a bench.
C.
They are shaking hands.
D.
They are walking through a doorway.
Number 4. Look at the picture marked number 4 in your test book. A.
He's removing a coat from a rack.
B.
He's arranging some merchandise in a display.
C.
He's trying on a hat in a store.
D.
He's selecting a pair of gloves from a basket.
Number 5. Look at the picture marked number 5 in your test book. A.
She's organizing items in a cabinet.
B.
She's reaching for an item on a shelf.
C.
She's turning on a ceiling fan.
D.
She's storing a package beneath a counter.
Number 6. Look at the picture marked number 6 in your test book. A.
A screen is mounted on a wall.
B.
A cup has been left on top of some books.
C.
A plastic stool has been pushed under a desk.
D.
A workstation is next to a window.
Go on to the next page. Part 2. Directions. You will hear a question or statement and 3 responses spoken in English. They will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Select the best response to the question or statement and mark the letter A, B, or C on your answer sheet. Now, let us begin with question number 7.
Who's in charge of stocking the supply cabinet?
A.
Typically once a month or so.
B.
Jamin does that.
C.
Next to Sohee's office.
Number 8.
Where are you holding the company anniversary dinner?
A.
At the Riverside Cafe.
B.
Yes, it was very good.
C.
5 years now.
Number 9.
Did you hire a new store manager?
A.
A little higher up, please.
B.
Yes, she starts on Monday.
C.
We're open until 10 p.m. every day.
Number 10.
Why is everyone leaving early today?
A.
Because there's a conference this afternoon.
B.
Make a left turn on the next street.
C.
A little bit later.
Number 11.
When are you meeting the client from India?
A.
Yes, I know that area well.
B.
The new pamphlets.
C.
At 9 a.m. on Tuesday.
Number 12.
Would you like to get some lunch now?
A.
A cooking class at night.
B.
Sure, I'm hungry.
C.
2 days ago.
Number 13.
Do you like the new office chairs?
A.
They're not worth the expense.
B.
From an advertisement in the newspaper.
C.
He's the president of the company.
Number 14.
What are you working on today?
A.
The next marketing plan.
B.
From 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
C.
Yes, walking through the park.
Number 15.
How do I order more paper?
A.
Yes, the files were in order.
B.
The candy is in a paper bag.
C.
There's some in the cabinet.
Number 16.
The new mobile phone is being launched today, isn't it?
A.
No, not until next week.
B.
Extended battery life.
C.
My telephone extension is 56.
Number 17.
Why don't you apply for that position in sales?
A.
Did you make that deposit in the bank?
B.
On a spreadsheet, please.
C.
Yes, I think I'll do that.
Number 18.
How many copies of the application should I make?
A.
About 30.
B.
Just one coffee, please.
C.
I already made the cake.
Number 19.
Are you able to stay late tonight to help set up?
A.
Yes, for an extra hour or two.
B.
Try that large display in the front.
C.
An expensive rate.
Number 20.
Who will be presenting at the technology conference?
A.
Is it a popular film?
B.
I haven't looked at the program book yet.
C.
Buying a new phone every year.
Number 21.
Can you give me a ride, or should I wait for the bus?
A.
A few minutes ago.
B.
I'll be happy to take you.
C.
On the next corner.
Number 22.
The accounting department is on the 5th floor, right?
A.
Please check your departure time.
B.
She gave the presentation twice.
C.
I just started working here.
Number 23.
We have an employee appreciation dinner every quarter.
A.
When is the next one?
B.
I just bought new dishes.
C.
That position has been filled.
Number 24.
Weren't the safety inspectors supposed to be here by now?
A.
The bank down the street, I believe.
B.
I'm sure they'll be here soon.
C.
You should accept the new job.
Number 25.
Did you travel to England for business or was it a vacation?
A.
I reserved a table for 2.
B.
We went on a family holiday.
C.
A direct flight, please.
Number 26.
What documents should I bring to the meeting?
A.
Tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
B.
You'll just be watching a presentation.
C.
She prefers a vegetarian dish.
Number 27.
What time is the workshop on effective communication?
A.
I thought it was cancelled.
B.
Yes, I called yesterday.
C.
Several interesting presenters.
Number 28.
Why is the current vacation policy being changed?
A.
I guess you didn't see Ms. Garcia's email.
B.
Starting next Monday.
C.
Yes, the parking meter accepts change.
Number 29.
Where is the new printer being installed?
A.
20 color copies, please.
B.
The manager didn't approve that purchase.
C.
I already downloaded the program.
Number 30.
Why don't we meet in the lobby at 11:30?
A.
Noon would work better for me.
B.
They're going to lunch.
C.
I saw him at the main entrance.
Number 31.
I just received my auditor certification.
A.
We'll need someone with that experience.
B.
Yes, they'll be there.
C.
A 6-month course.
Part 3. Directions. You will hear some conversations between 2 or more people. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The conversations will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only 1 through 34. Refer to the following conversation.
Welcome to Sullivan Technology Store.
Hi, I'm looking to buy a laptop. I'm a travel photographer, and I want to be able to edit my photos while I'm on location.
Okay. Any other requirements?
Since I'll be traveling a lot with it, I need a laptop that's really light.
We do sell several laptops that aren't too heavy, but before we look at those, you might be more interested in buying a tablet computer instead. They're much lighter than any laptop we sell.
Number 32. What is the man's job? Number 33. What product feature is most important to the man? Number 34. What does the woman suggest that the man do? Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation.
Zoya, did you photocopy the documents for the staff meeting?
Oh, you mean the ones about the new security policy? Yes, they're right here.
Thanks. It's important that all staff get this because starting next week, they'll need to follow some new rules at work, like wearing their ID badges at all times.
I noticed that. I think it's a good idea. By the way, Taro said that he wouldn't be able to make it to the meeting.
Okay, can you please put a copy on his desk
Number
then?
35. What are the speakers preparing for? Number 36. What will happen next week? Number 37. What does the man ask the woman to do? Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Emily, did you hear that a new pharmacy's opening on West Avenue?
No, but that's great news. I usually go to Paxton's drugstore on Main Street. It has a very friendly staff, but the parking downtown is so inconvenient. There's never anywhere to park there.
I agree. Plus, the article I read about the pharmacy on West Avenue said it's supposed to have wellness classes every week. It'll be great to learn more about them.
38. What news does the man share? Number 39. Why does the woman dislike shopping at Paxton's drugstore? Number 40. What does the man want to learn more about? Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
I need to extend my reservation, please. I'm in room 510.
How many extra nights do you need?
Just one. I was supposed to interview someone for an article, but it's been postponed until tomorrow.
I'll make that change now. Oh, wait. Mr. Aziz, could you check this? The new checkout date isn't showing up in the system.
Sure, just hit this button. Can we help you with anything else?
Actually, I'm interested in the show at Ravendale Theatre. Have you heard anything about it?
I definitely recommend it. In fact, there are several guests going on a shuttle bus from the hotel. It leaves at 6 p.m. this evening if you're
Number
interested.
41. Where most likely are the speakers? Number 42. Why is a change requested? Number 43. What does Mr. Aziz tell the woman about? Go on to the next page. Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Lena, I wanted to talk to you about the script you submitted for our upcoming radio commercial, the one advertising our electric stoves.
Oh, yes. I wasn't sure about including the slogan, the one that goes, "You can count on Plymouth Appliances. We'll make your kitchen our priority."
You're right. I think we'll have to take that out. We only have 30 seconds of audio, so we'll have to shorten the script.
Well, I'm worried about our deadline. The script has to be ready by the end of the week. We've already reserved time in the recording
Number
studio.
44. What products does the company sell? Number 45. What does the man want to change? Number 46. What concern does the woman have? Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, you've reached R&W Plumbing.
Hi, I'm calling about the water at my business. The pressure is really weak. I think there must be something wrong with the pipes.
Okay. Can I take your name and phone number and get back to you about making a service appointment? Our schedule is pretty full right now.
Well, I run a car wash.
Oh, I see. Let me transfer your call to someone who can help
Number
right away.
47. Where does the woman work? Number 48. What does the man imply when he says,
I run a car wash?
Number 49. What will the woman do next? Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
We've learnt a lot about your background and qualifications, Jerome. Any more questions for us before we finish up?
Yes, just one. You mentioned the benefits package. I'm wondering about time off. What's the policy?
Noriko can answer that.
Sure. It's a generous arrangement. If hired, you'd start with 3 weeks per year, plus some additional personal days. After 2 years of service, the time increases by a week.
That's great to know. Thank you.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Jerome. Thank you for coming in. Please do remember to submit that additional work sample we
Number
discussed.
50. What type of meeting is taking place? Number 51. What does the man ask about? Number 52. What is the man reminded to submit? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Thanks for listening to Weekend Science. I'm your host, Paul Farouk. My guest today is Dr. Helen Yu. She's part of a team working on the Z9 telescope, which is used to look at distant stars. Dr. Yu, can you tell us more about the project?
Sure. The Z9 telescope is located in one of the driest deserts on Earth. We chose that spot so there'd be very little interference from rain or clouds, so you get a very clear image.
And has your team made any interesting discoveries?
It has. Tomorrow I'll be presenting our findings at a research conference in Sydney, and I can share some of the highlights with you now.
Number 53. What most likely is the woman's occupation? Number 54. What does the woman say is beneficial about a location? Number 55. What will the woman do tomorrow? Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Hey, William. Have you heard from Dolores at the St. Petersburg factory yet? We need feedback on the new electroplating machines. Our goal this month is 1,000 trumpets, which isn't going to happen if those machines aren't working well.
I haven't heard from her this morning, so I'm planning to call her right after lunch.
Okay. Speaking of lunch, a couple of us are headed to the noodle shop downstairs. Do you want to come?
I'm working on a financial report.
I understand. Well, let me know what Dolores says. Those machines were a major investment for us, and I'm worried that they won't be efficient enough to warrant the expense.
Number 56. What type of business do the speakers probably work for? Number 57. Why does the man say,
I'm working on a financial report.
Number 58. What is the woman worried about? Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Prashant, we're showing a film tomorrow evening in the courtyard outside the library. Will you or someone else from IT be able to stay to make sure the projector and audio equipment work properly?
I can't stay, but Karima will be here. I've already given her the instructions about when and where to set up the equipment. That reminds me, there's a 50% chance of rain in the forecast. What are your contingency plans? Do you think you'll reschedule or...
We'll just move the event inside, into the library's community room. I'll go find Karima now and give her a set of keys for that room, just in case she needs them.
Number
Thanks.
59. What department does the man most likely work in? Number 60. What does the man ask about? Number 61. What is the woman going to give to Karima? Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation and directory.
Carol, did you see the sales report from last quarter?
I did, and I'm surprised. Our paper products really aren't selling well.
I noticed that too. How about moving some of the products there to other locations? For example, we could put facial tissues in the beauty supplies aisle.
Good idea. We should put them next to the face lotions.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind when the next shipment comes in on
Number
Thursday.
62. Why is the woman surprised? Number 63. Look at the graphic. Which aisle will some products be moved to? Number 64. What is scheduled to happen on Thursday? Go on to the next page. Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and map.
Hi, Sohee. This is Axel from the car service. I'm waiting outside to pick you up.
I don't see your car. Do you have the right address?
1080 Bergen Street West, right?
Oh, it's actually 1080 Bergen Street East.
Oops. I hope you won't be late for your flight.
Don't worry. If you head east, my building is across from the big supermarket.
Okay. Let me enter the new address in my GPS. Oh, what a relief. It says it'll only take 5 minutes to get to your location.
Great. And do you have water in your car, or should I bring some?
No, I have some water. No need to bring your
Number
own.
65. Look at the graphic. Where will the man pick the woman up? Number 66. Why is the man relieved? Number 67. What does the man say he will provide? Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and table.
The ovens are working and the health inspector has given us the go-ahead.
Great. I'm sure our cakes and pastries will sell quickly when our shop opens next month.
I've also found an online service that could create our website. It's called Bigster. Here are their options.
Let's see. Well, budget-wise, we shouldn't go higher than $30 a month.
Okay. And we don't need their tech support option, since your brother can help with that.
Agreed. Oh, one other thing. We do definitely need to be able to upload videos to show people how our breads are made.
Well, that's settled then. I'll give them a call after
Number
lunch.
68. What type of business do the speakers most likely own? Number 69. Look at the graphic. Which package will the speakers most likely choose? Number 70. What does the man say he will do after lunch? Part 4. Directions. You will hear some talks given by a single speaker. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speaker says in each talk. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The talks will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken Questions only one time. Through 73 refer to the following tour information.
I'd like to start today's session by introducing our most unique exhibit, our rooftop sculpture garden. Every now and then you'll be assigned this tour, so you'll need to become familiar with the sculptures on our roof. Here, let me pass around a fact sheet with information on each sculpture. Now, museum visitors need to buy a special pass to see this exhibit. So please remember to collect all passes before you start
Number
the tour.
71. Who most likely are the listeners? Number 72. What does the speaker hand out? Number 73. What are the listeners reminded to do? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Now that everyone has arrived, let's start our meeting. I'm happy to announce that business has increased this month due to the new line of outdoor clothing we've added to our store. However, since we moved things around to accommodate the additional jackets, gloves, and hats, people are having trouble finding what they're looking for. Customers were really used to the old layout. So please keep this in mind and be extra helpful to our customers in the coming weeks.
Number 74. What kind of store does the speaker most likely manage? Number 75. What are customers having difficulty with? Number 76. According to the speaker, what should the listeners do? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Amal. This is Jung Ho Choi. I'm calling to welcome you to the staff of the Sunrise Times newspaper. We're always glad to get skilled writers such as yourself on our team. Now, I know that sometimes new employees have a lot of questions because we often hire people fresh out of journalism school. But you have a lot of experience. We'll chat in person next week. I'm leaving for vacation tomorrow for 3 days, and I'll see you when I return.
Number 77. Where does the speaker work? Number 78. What does the speaker mean when he says,
You have a lot of experience.
Number 79. What does the speaker say he is doing tomorrow? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following broadcast.
Welcome to this broadcast of Carla's Kitchen. Today, I'd like to introduce a healthy breakfast food called overnight oatmeal. It's a kind of cold cereal that can be prepared the night before you plan to eat it. All you have to do is combine oats and milk and soak them in the refrigerator overnight. Then, in the morning, you can add fruit, nuts, or spices. I especially like that this recipe has very little sugar. The detailed recipe is on my website. Now, I'd like to introduce today's guest, Carrie Nelson, author of the cookbook Healthy Options. We'll talk to her about overnight oatmeal as well as her other favorite breakfast
Number
dishes.
80. What is the topic of today's broadcast? Number 81. What does the speaker say she likes about a recipe? Number 82. What will the speaker do next? Go on to the next page. Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Diego. This is Julie calling from E&F to let you know that your 3D prototypes are ready for pickup. We printed them using steel instead of plastic as you requested last week, but now they are really heavy, well over 40 pounds total. I'm letting you know so you can plan how you're going to carry them. Oh, you mentioned you're interested in working for us? As it turns out, our junior designer has just left. Anyway, we're open until 6, so feel free to come anytime before then.
Number
Thanks.
83. Where does the speaker most likely work? Number 84. What is the speaker concerned about? Number 85. Why does the speaker say,
Our junior designer has just left?
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following announcement.
I'm pleased to inform you today about a new employee benefit. The management team knows that many of you have had problems commuting to work by train, so our company president has agreed to provide a free shuttle service to and from the train station for all employees. All you need to do is show the driver your employee ID card each time you board. Interested employees should fill out the survey that was sent to you by email no later than Friday. That way we'll know how many buses we'll
Number
need.
86. What benefit is being discussed? Number 87. What will employees have to show to receive the benefit? Number 88. What should some of the listeners do by Friday? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following excerpt from a workshop.
Good morning. Welcome to the City Water Department's new employee workshop. This morning, I'll be demonstrating the use of our specialized apparatus to test water for sodium and other mineral components. Although the workshop will take place here in our laboratory, I'll also demonstrate how the equipment can test water at a project site. It is surprisingly simple to use, which is a big advantage in the field. At the end of the session, you'll receive a certificate of completion to show that you're qualified in the use of the
Number
equipment.
89. What is the topic of the workshop? Number 90. What advantage does the speaker mention about the equipment? Number 91. What will happen at the end of the workshop? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following speech.
I'm grateful and deeply honored to be inducted into the National Music Hall of Fame. It's great that a new generation of artists recognize their predecessors. I remember when my first album was released. The success was beyond my wildest dreams. And the fans, wow! I couldn't go out in public without people noticing me and trying to take my picture. I've been retired for a long time, though, and life has changed. I can go to a restaurant now. Retirement's not so bad. Anyway, there are a lot of people to thank, but I should begin by thanking my manager, Manuel Garcia. Without him, my career could never have gotten
Number
started.
92. Who most likely is the speaker? Number 93. What does the speaker imply when he says,
I can go to a restaurant now.
Number 94. Who does the speaker thank? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following telephone message and shirt options.
Hi, I'm Alexei Solikov. I own a small business, and I'm interested in ordering some shirts from your company. See, all of my employees are going to a trade show next month, and I want them to wear shirts embroidered with our logo. I looked at your design options, and I prefer the design with the logo on the sleeve of the shirt. But before I place the order, I want to confirm that they'll be here in time for the trade show. Please call me at 555-0134. and let me know when the shirts would be delivered.
Number
Thanks.
95. What will the speaker's employees do next month? Number 96. Look at the graphic. Which shirt design does the speaker prefer? Number 97. What does the speaker ask about? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting and schedule.
Okay, next I want to discuss some of the current marketing campaigns we're working on. It's great that we're handling the marketing for so many companies, but it does require careful planning. Here's the schedule of the client meetings coming up in August. As you can see, one of them is with our newest client, the Bedham Corporation. This is one of the largest accounts we've handled, so everyone should be here for that meeting. To familiarize you with this company, I've prepared a packet of information about their history and major products. The packets are at the back of the room. Please be sure to pick up a packet on your way out.
Number 98. What type of business does the speaker work for? Number 99. Look at the graphic. What day are the listeners asked to be available? Number 100. What will the listeners find at the back of the room? This is the end of the listening test. Turn to Part 5 in your test book. End of recording.